it's Renee, and today I have a really special video that I would like to share with you guys. And I was really debating whether or not I should share this, but I mean, a lot of people in my life already know my story, and a lot of people who follow my social media already know. But on September 10th of this year, which would probably be like whenever I post this video, like the day before yesterday or like a few days ago, that was the World Suicide Prevention Day. And for those of you who know me, I am a huge supporter of suicide prevention, and I do, if anyone's heard of the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention, I always do their Out of the Darkness community walk, because it's something that I'm a huge supporter of. This year, because I am living in Jersey City, I get to do two, one in Jersey and one in New York City, which is amazing, and I'm super excited because I can't wait to get my new friends involved and, you know, just, you know, continue something that I love even though I'm far away from home. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of like nervous because I really don't know what to expect. The reason why I'm making this video is because, one, as a huge supporter of suicide awareness, I'm also, I guess you could say, a victim. The reason why I say victim is because there have been 3 people in my life who have committed suicide, and that each of those moments has made a huge impact on the way that I live my life. And I also struggled with suicide and depression for a very long time, and I'm, to be honest, completely not out of the woods with it yet. But I thought, in honor of World Prevention Suicide Day, and also because this is Suicide Awareness Week, and I believe also month, I thought I would share my story. So here you go. My dad was the most influential male figure of my entire life. And as a kid growing up, you view your father as the protector of kind of like your future, of your home. And to me, my dad was like my best friend. You know, I loved being with my dad. I remember one day coming home from a sleepover, and I remember my brothers and my sisters drove me to this place, and they didn't tell me anything until I actually got to the side of my dad's coffin, and I saw my dad lying in the coffin. I was 7. It was a month before my 8th birthday. I think that moment really single-handedly changed the course of my life. So for a while, it took a while to really get over that. I struggled a lot with my mom. And then when I was 12, I remember waking up in the middle of the night because my older sister Rena was crying really loud. And I remember seeing my mom on the phone crying, and I didn't understand what was happening, and I went back to sleep. And the next day they were like, we're packing up, we're gonna go to San Diego. And I was like, oh, okay. Because in San Diego at the time, my other sister Rhea was living there, and I thought we were gonna visit her and her son Francis and her husband. And I was really excited, but I kind of knew there was something wrong, so I thought she was just sick. The first thing when we land is we get taken to the funeral home to see her body. My sister Rhea and I, we were 12 years apart, so we weren't extremely close in that sense, but growing up, she was the type of sister that who loved to pick on me, and someone who in a way I admired because I saw like how full of life she was. And when she moved to San Diego, it was really hard because I missed her, but I knew, you know, she wanted to be there with her husband and her son. So knowing that the next time I would see my sister was in a coffin, it really struck me down a lot. And again, that moment really impacted my life the same way that my dad did. So that, those two deaths really haunted me and really shaped the way that I live my life now. And I live my life now to give everything I have to God, to my faith, to the people who care and love me, and to my dreams. I know they would have wanted the best for me. And recently this year, in March, or actually no, not even March, it was in February, a few weeks after my birthday, one of my closest friends, Jared, we went to high school together. I met him in confirmation. He was one of the reasons why I loved God so much, and I chose him to be part of my 18th birthday court. You know, he was such a special role in my life and such a really close friend. And I thought, because after dealing with my dad and my sister, you know, if I saw someone who needed help, I could help them. I don't know. I just remember I was in the middle of rehearsal for my musical Evita, and I got a text message saying that he shot himself, and I didn't know how to cope with that, so I literally left the room crying. I didn't even take my shoes. I think I just ran to the car, and I was being so emotional because it just brought back every fear that I had. Losing 2 family members and then losing a special friend like him. In a way, a part of me just wanted to give up because I thought I could have done so much more for each of them, and I didn't. I live my life for God, and I live my life because I want to experience everything that this life has to offer, whether it's heartbreak, sorrow, joy, love. I want to experience it because I know my dad, my sister, and Jared will never be able to experience it again. I want to do it because I know they would have wanted me to live my life to the fullest, and I know they would have wanted me to be happy. And I can't just keep going around my life blaming myself for the problems or for the things that have happened. I have to take responsibility of my own life. I have to be able to look at life and say that I'm going to own it and it's not going to own me. I just thought maybe somebody might wanted to know that there's someone like them who has gone through the same experiences and who is supporting you from New Jersey, whoever you are, wherever you are. If this video helped you, I'm really glad, because you know that means I've served my purpose. And just know that there's someone out there who is thinking of you, and whether or not I may know you, I am praying for you and I'm hoping the best for you. And I really, really hope that if you are struggling, that you go out and get help, or you call somebody. And I hope you go out there and find your dream. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it here. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
To get here, and I'm not going.
I'm pissed off at Kevin because he doesn't know how to swim, so they won't let him go kayaking if he doesn't know how to swim. And it sucks because I waited here for like, how long, Kevin? For how long? For like 2 hours?